Welcome everyone, my name is Brendan Snyder. Thank you so much for joining me. This is New Music Finds episode number 20, and it's where I like to collect together all the new releases that I picked up from the past week and present it to you. So I get it from different places, of course local record stores, but also online retailers, Amazon, eBay, band websites, places like that. And this past week was a particularly interesting one. Besides getting the regular new releases that came out that I'll get through like Amazon, I also finally got a back-ordered item that I had been desperately waiting for. I got 2 items from different band websites, which are really exciting. And then also a couple catalog items for a total of 6 items to run through with you. But before we dive into all that, if you are new to my channel and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please click the button. Also leave a comment, hit like, all those things help support my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, as an added bonus, by subscribing, you'll be able to stay up to date on all that goes on in the world of music, just like this with New Music Finds, episode number 20. And, as normal, we always kick off with new releases, so we'll do just that. These next 2 came from Amazon. And first up, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Angel Dream, came out on July 2nd, reimagining of the She's the One soundtrack. Now, let me explain what that means, because a lot of people were sort of like, why does this matter? First of all, She's the One soundtrack came out in 1996, and several of the songs that appeared on that were leftovers from the Wildflower sessions. And when they later went back and reissued Wildflowers as Wildflowers and All the Rest as a double album, the way it was meant to be, 4 of those tracks duplicated. So they removed the 4 tracks from She's the One that were duplicated and instead replaced them with 4 unreleased songs, so that you now have a completely new version of the She's the One soundtrack. They've retitled it Angel Dream, they've remixed it, and they've resequenced it. So it's like getting a brand new release. The thing has a whole new flow to it, a whole new feel to it. It's really quite interesting. It's got 12 tracks on it. And all I can say is you definitely should check it out if you are a Tom Petty fan. The way that they have redone this is really quite interesting. My only complaint is that the booklet that comes with it doesn't have any of this information written into it. This is all information I found out, by looking this up and reading online and so forth. But I really think they should have promoted it more and had a sort of history and explanation of that inside and what was the differences that they were done to it. But, they did not. All right, so the next one is another new release, except that it was back ordered for me for about 3 months, and I finally got it. Bayley, War Within Me. Super excited to get it, and it did not disappoint. 10th studio album from him. This one here focuses on his mental health struggles. If you've been following along with his career, you know that he has struggled with this. But what is interesting is he wanted to bring a positive spin to each song, even though it's dealing with these mental health struggles, and talk about rising up and overcoming and that such. So it's not just a sort of downer type thing dealing with mental struggles. It actually is a very uplifting kind of an album that really has a positive message to it. It's very great. I have to say, I think this is the most Iron Maiden sounding album that he has done. If you haven't checked Blaze out in a while, do check this out. Of course, it has the slipcase on it, so that's kind of cool. I know a lot of you guys like that. I like that they actually used the old black tray insert in this instead of the clear. But what I want to show you is on the inside of the booklet, he's got, thing written up to the fans, but he's also got information about each of the tracks written next to these, talking about how they came up with it, what it's based on, what generated it, all that sort of stuff. Really interesting stuff. Can't say enough nice things about that. They give you a great booklet, right up on the stuff, really good sounding music. What more could you want from Bayley? Excellent stuff in my opinion. All right, so the next one here is one that, as I got last week in the mail, I just did an immediate unboxing for you guys. You guys really liked it. So I've got a chance now to live with this. The Great White, simply called Live, came out in 2020, and it is the band's 4th full-length live album. So great sound on it. There are 2 songs that are intro songs on here, so as opposed to it really being 12 tracks, It's less that. Plus, there's a song on here that's just simply referred to as the blues. It's again another kind of an intro. So there's really only 9 tracks. So it's a short set list. And that is my only real complaint in terms of the sound of this. Mitch Malloy does a good job. He's actually got more character to his voice than I thought he would have. I thought his clean vocals might not do these songs justice the way Jack Russell can, but I was incorrect. I think it was really good, and I'm really excited for some studio material. Now, in terms of the DVD that it comes with, it's like they shot it with 2 different cameras, a really high-res camera and a very low-res camera, and they cut between these scenes, and it's kind of jarring. And the other thing is they do the scene clips, but jumping between very fast, and they don't stay in one place very long. So the DVD part of this I'm not very into. It didn't really work with me. I didn't have a desire to continue to watch after more than a couple tracks kind of a thing, but the live album is really good. Now that just might be me and the way that I interpreted the editing of the DVD. You might be fine with it. So I would say watch some stuff online. There's plenty of clips of this stuff that's up there, but yeah, that's just my take on it. Otherwise, great live album, and really looking forward to finally getting a new studio release from this guys when it happens. Now, I got another one in the mail just today before doing this, so I specifically held off on filming this until later, getting home from work so I could get this. Up here, Right Rock Sportswear. Now, I know that doesn't mean a lot to most people, but that happens to be who Kix does their merchandise through. So getting this, I knew this was the brand new Steve Whitman solo album called Thank You. Was just announced a couple weeks back. Came out really quickly. They shipped ASAP on it. So we're going to open this up. We're going to see what we got here. My concern is it's a very thin package here, but let's wait until we get inside to see what we got here. So we'll open this up. All right. So there we go. We see the front cover. So it's not real signed. This is just how it's done. This is the real album cover here called You're Welcome. It's got 12 tracks on it. There's Steve on the back side of it. I've not listened to this, so I don't actually know what this sounds like yet. I wanted to wait till I got it, and then I can put it on and really digest it properly. So that's the way things are. Now, this is not just a, I don't know what to call it, like a cardboard sleeve type thing. I'm going to open this up so I can show you guys more. It does look like it is a Digipack, so I'm going to pull all the plastic off this so I can give you guys a quick peek on the inside of this. And we're going to open it. Yes. So there we go. That's the inside of it. Great shot of Steve. We got a little bit of run-through stuff there on it, and the disc looks to be on the inside part, like so. No booklet with it, but it does go through who the band members are that are playing on it and that sort of stuff, and it's all written by Steve Whitman and so forth. So mostly, though, I am really excited to check this out, but yeah, I was a little worried because it was so thin. It's not a jewel case, but it does have a spine. It does open, holds the CD, so really, really excited for this one. I can't wait until I'm done with this. I'm going to pop that right on right away. So I guess I better run through the rest of this really quick so I can jump into that. Okay, the next 2 things that I've got here to run through are items that I searched out. They're actually both Dream Theater, and they are from Amazon, but they're catalog releases and stuff. So the first one up is Dream Theater, Greatest Hit, and 21 other pretty cool songs from 2008. It is a 2 CD collection, Digipack, sort of trifold, gatefold there. Interestingly, the booklet is in the top, so it's much easier to get out than when it's through the side in there, which I really liked. I wanted to show the booklet because you guys know how I like my write-ups and stuff, and you definitely get one in here. So you get a cool little history and explanation and stuff, but you get some good photos. You also get some track-by-track stuff in the back of it, so that's pretty cool. This spans from 1992 to 2005. It's a 2 CD set, as I mentioned, but what's interesting is disc 1 is the dark side, it's the heavier tracks, and disc 2 is the light side, the more melodic tracks. So kind of cool the way they broke that up. The songs from Images and Words have been remixed on here, and along with that, you also get single versions, edits, alternate versions, and there's a B-side on here called To Live Forever that's from the Images and Words session, so that's pretty cool. Now, at the time when it came out, Mike Portnoy had said that the song selection was done to appeal to both longtime listeners and to brand new listeners. So they wanted to offer something both unique to both sides of this. So they put something together that would appeal to the brand new listeners, but they added those alternate versions and things like that to the collectors, the people like me who already own everything. And I really appreciate it when bands do that, when they don't just package the hits for the hit's sake. And as a collector, you want to get it, but you just don't want to repeat things. But in this particular case, they put some versions on here that there were no other way to get, so it made it worthwhile to get that. And then the other thing I picked up was their latest live album that I hadn't yet picked up, Distant Memories, Live in London 2020 release, came out last year during COVID, 9th live album from them. This is not counting their official bootleg series. This one here is a 5-disc box set. It's 3 CDs and 2 Blu-rays. And the centerpiece here is them performing the album Metropolis Part 2, Scenes from a Memory, the 1999 album in its entirety. So that's kind of cool. You get that, something unique. They were celebrating the 20th anniversary of it. Disc 1, though, features 6 songs from other albums, so you kick off with that first, and then Disc 2 and 3 are Scenes from a Memory. And then the Blu-ray itself is broken up over 2 discs. Disc 3 CD actually has an encore track and a bonus track too, separate from the Scenes from a Memory album. So this one's pretty cool too. It actually comes in 2 separate packages. So you got the slipcase here, and then you get the triple disc package of the CD that's like this, which is really nicely done artwork on here. So you got the CDs by itself, and then you get the Blu-rays as their own package, and I really like that. I thought that was very cool of them to do it that way. So I can just pull out the CDs and have the CDs out, or pull the Blu-ray out, or have the whole thing. And it does come with a really nice, well done booklet of a lot of cool photos and things of that nature from the performance, and a little bit of track-by-track info in the back of it. So you do get a booklet, you get the CDs, but you get it all individually packaged, which I really like. I think they did a nice job on that. All right, and there you go. That's New Music Finds episode number 20. Definitely check back every Wednesday for brand new episodes of this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to head off and enjoy my new Steve Whitman, frontman of Kix, doing a brand new solo album, or debut solo album, so pretty cool. It is available to stream. If you guys want to check it out before you order it, you can do it that way. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope everyone has a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.